All right, my Kwaba and Fambra Zionfelix TV. So, when him say, at every point in time, you the exclusive interviews, and and then so you buy another exclusive interview at the Eba. You one of the players are Ghana footballer will pay the contributions, and so and I would we need to Europe. We see a kind of brave or honum, and then you percent the nutrition come na you hear. Maybe or share the ball, I say, maybe our born up I could do any life experiences are will be to me any other young footballers and so I share a brand here, your friend Abby Agboji, and then they didn't be doing come up. Was see a kind of my liberty professionals, was see a kind of my dreams FC, or to kind the need more Albania, could see a kind of Moldova. Any other countries our ball also and then they the barbecue come up. I mean, be able to call be fine. And then I mean, me shout to him say be a come on. All right, Ebimu de Yenimu, Abby. You can say Abby on the wine.
Okay, basically Abby, normal, footballer, just like other footballers out there. Me free Volta region. Okay. Until basically me starting me football career from Volta region. Make us say who's a football to make us say a bit more they are naturally talented. Okay. Like now the football the warm me family who and to sa group. Okay. I won't classify myself as that, but me will be my discipline level no true. Person me be me swing dem na my until me passion for football at a very tender age. School na me kono Liberia for there. Okay. So mo the Greece national team player Biniba. Okay. Edinburgh school no Brunei or Greek. Okay. Born on in Borough. School ben no. Trinity. Oh Aflao. Okay. Enti yeah body na your body. Say I call trainer na me di nichi. Na me face o bobo no me say then I bobo na boss bonus because na that time na me adeni say me share there. Okay. Me arts. Okay. And na natural talent abi buy art. Okay. Ujina na ma so you draw pen and paper, pen and pencil na ma draw pepe. But me who boy no ball na me catch so chale who call training afamiko. Okay. Me person me sua ball no ball. Until the me call training or no train me pass and control the basic things in football. Okay. As time went on no me who ball no ball. Okay. But who born almost more than him. Okay. Me started as a midfielder. Okay. And me we school na me catch him me say school no can person me to asu. Person be to asu bi. Person me call. That's we GHS na. Okay. Na me catch him me say SS can person me call. And see family ni na meet na say to me for. Say ubobo na I will say unya education. Okay. And see at least we dey call SS. We call SS na. We are then from there we can know what to do. Okay. It's me call SS no. SS now because you ever try was yeah. Now my journey after school about Dansuma Liberty. From Volta region to Dansuma. Now my micro name say me call for a long time. Okay. Catching so me call biaba. Sata na mini Jordan Nagba munina. Okay. The late Jordan Nagba. Okay. It's me call Shano Ministries. F ministry. Yeah. And now offer Coach George Lamte of Liberty. Catching so me play abi ma wo o see on ball but me name no but offer me come. Okay. Or per se or mbana won try no. Nti me call na the first day na George Coach George friend catching so we akora no bibi. Oh bibi. Nti e per se yen keeping yen hwe ni improvement. Nti me tina Liberty for more than a year. So it means that obi ana cultural was it means one throw was no was no say asana be throw was no bibi a friend mock. Okay, yeah, mock examination. Yeah. On ba start mock no na me call. Oh, okay. Nti man year revision. Okay. Bia nti me say 3 days to start the mock no first paper social studies and sana me free akra gidi back to school be throw be starting mock no. Okay. Me throw mock no cry obi a mini school for almost more than 3 months man back school. A throw mock ni we are results ni by me na me to so first. Best academically we good. Academic meaning say me of vim your confidence on me to the extent say meaning say man share the can all the questions into me na my answer. Okay. And see academically me what's the results share ka obe bisa me say e dey na me bobo. Okay. Excellent results. Okay. All right, so from there no and I will share Dojan and Agbala and I introduce my Lamti and I omo foul Liberty.
So that was how professionally, we started say Bobo. So how was the journey at Liberty like? Oba, about saying after the introduction, about saying I to me into the team.
At that time, somewhere around 2013, 2014, as an American. So that time, Liberty was the biggest club in Ghana.
Yeah.
We are person of Liberty because of say players say free or 2 coin. And see, me now the attention wasn't that big.
Okay.
Because my style of players, no, man who be me can be a normal player or average player. But omun himself me be. And that time, no, who Liberty, you were premier side, no, premier players, no.
Okay.
You were under 20. And I say squad B were under 20. We justify players in they don't have any contracts.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, sure,
okay.
We are improve, be promoting Aba. And it's our group, no, me na the captain Amami. And sometimes because we free match be. Any against any Nigeria for be say Nigeria under 17.
Okay.
But now the match now Liberty for Embo carrying off.
Okay.
And see a honor almost age group no. Or so we pick some age limit. Was any quite players be brew this particular age. Now me was high age limit. But me feel there's no more on born no boss. But me tack it.
Okay.
And Coach George now see now money center back.
Okay.
And I see we bet me about center back. Match we may use center back. Now me see coach man Bobby that. But me try.
Okay.
We be a young player, at some position. Me say midfield na me yard here. Because me take it.
Naturally, we are midfielder.
Me start as a midfielder, number 8, number 6.
Okay.
Me can say technically, tactical and technical. Me very sound.
Okay.
But emba physical.
Okay.
Nti who is more midfield now? Who is with the sense me tackle ball no more money ball. No more. Nti we me center back because of me physique. Now I'm airborne.
Yeah.
Always me center back was a fantastic. Mika Mama say me to be boy. Fantastic. Me boy. Fantastic. Since then, and almost say me center back.
Oh, okay.
Since then,
so since then, Uber center back.
Yes.
Okay.
So Bobby that my life.
It's nice. 1 year center back. But since I use you on we and waka. All right. So Liberty. That was how I. The opportunity for Liberty. Did you get the opportunity to play in the Premier League and as any highly competitive game?
I didn't get the opportunity to play in the Premier League. At the time, I was promoted. Yeah, I bought under 20. No, I mature. Meaning Hans Sape.
Oh, Hans. Okay.
Hans senior.
Yeah.
Akolano. Yeah. Meaning Emmanuel Hackman, Godson, Owusunyante.
Yeah. Okay.
Squad no. And from home, I say promoted a senior side. Senior side, no squad there or no, a tick, a power, a bimbo. And so I'm register as premier players, but still a boy under 20. And see, maybe a ton of area, says for scouting tournaments, or master
development.
Yes.
Okay.
And master register under 20 under second division league.
Oh, okay.
And see, about second division league in the grammar, I qualify for division 1.
Okay.
And almost we enjoy my uncle. So that time you need charity.
Charity, okay.
And since I'm much I share that and we need see a division 1 record them because Liberty were premier dada. And see they just to keep the players active. And see from home now I'm gonna make us assign me first professional contract. Me sign contract under Liberty.
Okay.
As a premier player, but he bought under 20.
All right. Okay. So from there, by how many years now bought Liberty? No.
Oh, make us say the number of years I'm here just for Liberty. No, a doors will see. The number of years I'm a as a registered player. It's now one check almost 3 years. I was there without a contract.
Oh, okay.
But I'm go tournament now Mudimiko. Premier players no tournament I be now here defender be and I right back there say young. No ma premier side. That time Samuel Safo Moon ball premier no.
Okay.
And see on mo senior side now I'm a boy be I'm a ball right back. Sometimes I'm a ball center back. Kakra. I'm even interest from some scouts by that time.
Okay.
But Uncle CBB.
Okay. All right. So from there, no, we signed professional contract, no. And when I movie, so how did it happen? We call Dreams FC. How did it happen? Or when eventually we feel Liberty?
Okay, Liberty no. We have a free one. Many Coach George and I'm not going to buy. I'm not going to sign contract. And see, every time I'm friend one-on-one, I'm catching say coach. Me age no cost. Me boys na me no start here. Me say be brave at 2 coin. But me that's why. Bia mo ne plans mami. And bia mo plans but mo say me anka some pushing me hun kakra bi. But some of you say there's nothing going on for me for now. I bet me have one career, and the moon jamming I mean, pay me chance of it because I feel like now I'm matured. I can play in the Premier League. Yeah. Until me come back to Volta region, me come ball second division of Volta region. And then come me sound qualify for Echo Middle League.
Middle League. Okay.
Elite Hunters.
Okay.
Echo Middle League. If I ever Middle League no, and I Ketokre message me Facebook.
Sir.
Yeah, it was a miracle.
The president of Ghana Football Association now.
Yes.
Then not yet the president.
No, or only dreams.
Yeah.
Only president. Only dreams. Because whom we were liberty so many times. That time only a large started the money now.
Yeah.
Until when whom we were liberty so many times. Until one name me.
Okay.
I said some say you look familiar. Do I know you from some? Say oh yeah, I've been seeing you those days like oh bad liberty. I'm home. But that time in share into me because of a large sly respect na demand until into me Musa. I say oh okay. And that time now dreams are qualified by Premier League. I'm we justify Okwema.
Okay.
And now the Alaji Ibrahim do say number mommy. Team director.
Yeah.
Say me friend number we. I'm catching it so I don't know the number mommy team. I person me by justify. And say me friend do say no on so mommy direction. Say me brother that na me who.
Okay.
Yeah qualify middle league that but in start here na year training. And say me share the team penny for them catching so opportunity to say na about mommy. And say me person me go try. Say be a move family. At least me call as a player of Elite Hunters. Even though me I made me move by some person me boy Elite Hunters just to keep myself active. And now omu jam say me call. Enti ade no akra na me ni mo bia me ni baby am ba bedam ko. Obi a started training you say that time justify by 6 also walk park so. Enti me faka from 3 a.m.
Wow.
Faka from 3 a.m. Me be draw no start training dada.
Oh.
Enti Coach Dormont.
Yeah.
You are not serious.
Oh,
Obi I see but justify up to now. Half an hour but we are starting. You are not serious. I don't think you want to play football. And I'm explaining to you say I'm coming from who? I don't have anywhere in Accra, maybe Babeda. And the only option is say, or say me sorry, and Faka, Embra, Accra. I was saying, but still, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. Say, coach, I know it's not an excuse. I was saying, maintenance is a chance bar. In Bombay, say, be a chance be one on my try me. And then, no, not get on by.
Okay.
And Jomu Bossa, and I say, Omu here center back.
Okay.
But Obiani ho. It's your only choice. I will say, don't say, you see, I don't want to use you, but you are lucky. This is always sometimes luck is in football. It's a domos or a very
or Kasa, or expressing
yes. And I'm catching so then we thank God into Mami Kobo. Into me room nana, I'm say cat or the car. Na me say cat. I'm say car white be always. Na car air backpack so. Into that time nana started born. Omo me pass na me say me na as a striker o me. Born pan na me control it and I me tap here. It's hard na me cat ni agi ho.
Ni agi.
Sometimes football so
that first touch.
Yeah, that first touch. My bobo no can be brave.
Okay.
Just if I na me call dreams, my bobo be brave. And the cat backpack no so now so mo frame me. And the meeting na sike omo 20k so on backpack. Na sike buy no mo catching so cat catching so this is the boy I've been talking to you about. And from Hona justify Hona the mark office grammar my sign contract.
Wow.
I'm sign contract.
Okay.
So many dreams sign 3 years contract straight.
Okay.
But the whole team no omo can contract no say me free ho. That's an option onward option sales be bar. So 30%.
Okay.
Nti omo transfer sika my whole team.
Okay.
Yeah, omo money like I say omo atomy
free ho. Oh, okay. So that was how come or the bar Dreams FC. So how was life like at Dreams FC?
Make say it was to me personally my whole move to Dreams was a disappointment to me myself. My disappointing me home.
After signing the contract.
Oh, I was doing well after signing the contract. I was preseason was Kufuridua. Was it Kufuridua? I think education Winneba.
Okay, yeah. Winneba Sports College.
Yeah, Winneba Sports College. I continued 2 weeks. I got preseason was. I'm a technical team. Everybody was friendly to me because Omu who say me also confidence. They wanted to use me.
Okay.
They wanted me to be the main player in the team, but they say I so.
Yeah.
I was saying me say I'm ready. But then I make no mabem buye. Me who defenders now more and Ashkwansa, Godfrey Asante.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Okran.
Okay.
And Richard Okran.
Okay.
That time guy I be boy be Obokotoko. Koba.
Okay.
We now more. Only senior players see me. More Premier League until more experience. And say omukra players can try to encourage me. Oh bro, you can do it. Why? And then Lamin mu nyina na mo.
Okay.
Olembe me na otina say now me team it all.
Okay.
Into me lose confidence drastically. I'm a Kate craft for me brand if e meeting us.
I know kasa.
Say bro, me na me dey buy forget it. Obia the obe can be a mistake now. To asuna ye bi. Say na catch me.
Okay.
So we mistake now. Continue doing the mistake.
Okay.
Don't worry about mistakes. You do the mistake, but I just want you to be confident and play the ball.
And play.
Into or catch me no so me fa the advice no. So I went back like as I started training, personal training, just to gain more confidence. And see, somewhere along the line, you started Premier League now. Your first match, any drafts. Okay. I'm from my camp. Okay, my brother some I'm funny. And see, I'm make come back to junior team. Dreams still believe. Yeah. You know, I'm register to second division. Yeah. You know, I'm agent tournament because me age now from 17, 18. Yeah. And your agents be balance or so share players are no the mark account na yakobo any under 20 mu ama o my ikra program me call under 17 and from there me call under 20 did the money motor. They did everything possible like Kate or Bibia everything possible to make sure
they gave you the opportunity the platform yes. Okay, but
somehow I didn't grab the opportunity and it's my greatest regret in my career.
Wow.
Say some opportunity na dreams the man, you know. I'm to come from dreams. Ebi and Kabadis and Ebi Bob Blasters. Yeah. But football sometimes it's missing. I've learned a lot from that moment. Okay. 3 years now, me ball liberty now. And to me, I'm fan the Papa Bia. Yeah. The only time I was me ball Premier League any Ediana. Okay. I'm going to make I'm a cutting bench. Me bemu later.
Okay. Okay. So that was the only time I would see me above Premier League. Premier League we share me records now, man. I need a lot of records for Premier League.
But more with the junior team, second division.
All right. So that was life. Dreams FC. Yeah. So how did you eventually leave Dreams FC?
So it got to a time to Dreams FC now. Minya say Martin situation. Say Dreams me sheda enya bimbo. But I'm person I'm loaning I'm born to gain exposure. Yeah. Then I will come back to Dreams and go into the Premier League. Yeah. And take care suit yourself. Okay. So I 6 months loan. Unfortunately, team now to me qualify. So yeah, Babak na me name Michael Aboni na back to Dreams FC.
Dreams FC.
And so me buy no. Now my register players at certain Dreams are back to Division 1.
Division 1. Okay.
And so now Zito Nekitomo. And so me buy no. Later na me Zito be me to catch me say on him say me come back to Togo.
Okay.
And see, normally now I saw me didn't squad no for the season.
For the season.
But my registration be and send me buy. And see, on him say me come back to Togo until one for man.
Okay.
And I say, the idea mean to me go second division view.
Okay.
Because I feel like I've gone there to get some exposure. And I'm back. Yeah. I want to play now in the Division 1. And mean to me about Premier there. I said Division 1 they met me about. And see, eba is I'm catch say now. Is it to catch me? Say, every officer be come back to school. But I say our registration ending. The mean to maintenance fee, the next window. Me a kind of catch no person over Jamie. Okay. No person over Jamie. But somehow no be kasakasa kakra intermediate muko status committee. Okay. A GF. Because na aminu shadow ba ho. Okay. See, bisa question aminu shadow because we don't have any problem with him. Okay. He's our player. We love him. He's a good boy. But if he wants to go, we don't have any issue. We let him go. It's all normal job. Say, I'm release data now, and I'm called. So me call no, man joining team I was at home. Man join because at that time Premier League I started. Division 1 I started. All the leagues now started. Yeah. But me so me person me bought Division 2. Okay. It's either Division 1 or Premier League. And now me go fee. Me yet training. Me need Jordan Fitness or tema. Every day I'm call trainer about to keep myself fit. And see, not knowing. Yeah, but scouting tournament do or Dreams some time ago. My agent did be home me. Okay. Now he was tracking me. He was still monitoring me. But now me into buy no bisa my sister player we going. I know catching is so many Dreams bloom. So I didn't know mommy because he has a plan for me. And so let me say Obi edi me contact man behind closed doors. Closed doors. Yeah, no contacting me. So me question or AH Hotel. Okay. American House. Yeah. When I'm question say I have a plan for you. It's a meaning sign and sign agency agreement. Okay. But me catching say I've not been playing for almost half a season now. Me tiffy but me training I'm okay. Is it Saturday normal organizing another agency tournament?
Okay.
I'm here Vision FC Park.
Okay.
So I'm the boy. See, I've brought other agents to also come and look at you because I show them your clips and they like you are good, but they want to see you. It's me couple tournaments no agency now be a confirm me.
Yeah.
Say I'm okay, I'm good. And see, or the agent be by friend Mertens.
Okay.
Wait for the other name, but the second name is Mertens. Now Mertens no about Belgium.
Belgium, yeah.
Belgium
Okay, yeah.
Napoli.
Yeah, Napoli Mertens, yeah. Okay.
And see, Mertens no meaning shy. It was the same hotel. Meaning it's Tinasi or the project in Nachemi. Say, or person that now a Barcelona scout.
Scout, okay.
Person they me call maybe Aziz Mo was here.
Okay.
Person they me call na me call trials.
Yeah, Barcelona B.
Barcelona B.
Yeah.
Me call them be trials now on pay me and they will sign me. Or kind of be machine say, hey, Barcelona from Ghana.
Yeah.
We see that. And to me, but the kind of Barcelona chance that sana
we current ones the neighbor. Oh, okay.
But the entire to me and say agreement between my agent and me sign agreement and I'm Mertens I'm fat Mertens to person Jimmy 100%. But we used to say because me na me the player ni bro. But Mertens say one Jimmy 100% now on to me from Barcelona.
Oh,
until omu yes and omu de me call Indonesia Bali United.
Okay.
Bali me call play Bali United no hona COVID.
Okay.
I also meant me assign. Now, person sign, but meant me assign. And I'm back to Ghana. Back to Ghana, I'm for almost a season. And Sana Albania didn't buy.
Okay, so finally, no, wait me at least a movie called Europe. Albania team buying and I will sign my home.
We signed with KF Scandabel. It's one of the most historical clubs in Albania. One of the biggest clubs, but we call almost every 10 years ban from UEFA. Because of some match fixing allegations.
Okay.
And see, Omoji League Nika to be called Europe.
Okay.
That was the ban they were serving.
Okay.
It's that time now, attention I what team no Atiaba from because of that ban.
Yeah.
But it was still the biggest club in Albania.
Okay.
It's because I almost signed 3 years contract straight.
Okay.
Through this agent.
All right. So into your mono, how was it? Okay, now we are regular. Oh boy, how was life and so that team in the Albania?
First season, me share regular because I was coming from Africa. At that time, Martina feel more than almost a season, man, Bobo.
Yeah.
And see, I wasn't going with a big profile.
Yeah.
But so they were preparing me to use me as a regular player. There were other players that are more experienced, or more experienced than me. And see, by and by, I became a regular player in the team. But I was getting closer to the end of the season.
Okay.
And see, big boy. After the season break, no, some Buffy, or Mama Buffy, I'm keeping me personal training. Yeah. And still the second season, the next season started. Oh, okay. It's me almost a year pre-season, and then I was now a regular player. But almost the same coach for no buy no. On issues. Some issue, be racial issue. Me feel say to me, I feel like I was disrespected. Oh, okay. And I'm a comforting coach. And see from there, no, like we family watching. And see coach no, my de me call loan or second league. Okay. But second league, no, the answer me to me because the club also was interested in me. Okay. So coach share me say this is what we want to do, but we want your consent first. And Sana, your contact Scandal. It's okay. Contact them because from the way Nyama corner, Nyesho say coach over Mama.
Okay. Somebody are not we are regular. Yes, now this coach comes and then Onubenya issues.
Yeah. Okay. But to me, Kasachre anyhow. Yeah, Africa Ghana players now are bare 4. Okay. To me, Kasachre, like the peso cash. One time I saw Madame for become like coach. I was something I can say. Me say, oh coach, you can't do this. I want to be comfortable. You can say, coach, you can't do this. Like who disrespect African players? Yeah. Yeah, bomb match now say you lose. African players no. Yeah, fault.
Na blame.
But yeah, we near. Obia. Boys no. Obia. But we are 18. We lose together. We win together. Me catching the meeting like players. Yeah, Obia. Me catching is I don't want you to take it personal. Yeah. I'm saying this because Edamakumasu. Wow. Because Edamakumasu was packing so I mean to me Bobo. Yeah. Until from home, I'm not him say I found the personal. Okay. Until you call training class sometimes training cannot or him as in change. Oh. Until when I'm catcher president say the coach he doesn't want to use me. Until I'm jamming I'm in Kobo loan 6 months. Until me Kobo 6 month loan, me sign my second league be a history because I was the first African player to sign for that club. One sign African player that. Okay. Me on Kobo loan, me ball 13 games within the space of 6 months. 13 games, 90 minutes. Wow. And me buy back now.
We are 4.
And the president called me. He said, now January we want you to come back to Scandaba main team.
Okay.
Because now you can see that we need defenders.
Yeah.
Like team they be we consider. Now I say yeah, I'm ready to come back. But now I'm going to make
Oh, okay.
I'm going to make a salary by 3 months.
3 months, okay.
And I'm say fine. I'm going to me back. Maybe because I'm a player of the club, I still have a contract with the club. Maybe I'm still staying in the apartment.
Yeah.
Man call other team because other team omu bank. It's a Accra House of Folk Olympics.
Olympics.
It's a meti omu apartment but me win a bobo. Omu tia 50% of my salary. We should tia 50%. In the second league 50% there but main club no
okay.
Me call bank me bank up. Sikano utom. Me call bank say me call iskana. Bank no am iskana. Adenti omu anya me permit, resident permit. So I was my visa new year. I was staying in the country illegally. Until I don't have a right to even have a bank account. Until Scandaba pepe, but me call bank now. In Texas, Sao Paulo, it was an Italian bank.
Okay.
Until it was a big bank. There's no way I may scan. Me catch a president said this is the situation. Or see over me cash in Sumba. And I said, President, I have a family at home.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will be babako. Maybe minimum wife near war.
Yeah.
I have a family at home. I have to send money home. I have to take care of myself here.
Yeah.
The woman is kind of made in Ashram. So, and me catch a agent not even quite. Also, the club of free Belgium, Albania because of situation.
Okay.
Need be meeting only club no be meeting. Or by another president or some Mushia, but because of president or Doji. President named me Shanama or come back to Belgium.
Come back.
And so only club because of that in the buffet. And also don't make FIFA.
Okay.
And I mean I'm catching this no, now we train FIFA and my call.
Yeah.
Because my first move ni, be am Africa but the club has done me a big favor.
Yeah.
Because Martina see 1 year man bobo.
Yeah.
And almost sign me big club.
Yeah.
And see I feel like I owe the club something. But see the
so taking them to FIFA
no, I don't want that. Okay. I don't want that to have that in my record because maybe I might need to come back to that club.
Yeah.
What you say?
And I say other teams grab form
what you say from the same league.
Yeah.
And me catching this FIFA na onya butre. Into mutually tama club no lawyer side like sports lawyer actually tama club say see mo handle situation in my player no because he's struggling. By no me back to Scandabel no me almost start training with the same coach.
Okay.
Onuka confirm me say now he needs me.
Okay.
Me say okay if you are ready to use me I'm also ready to work with you. I was always ready. But who say me ready. And see me more condition.
Okay.
Out of the 3 months no me 2 months. Me 2 months, then I will come back and play. But apart from that, I'm terminating the contract. Me catch them. I'm say no. I'm to me 2 months this year. I'm me 1 month. Now me starting ball, but sikabeba. I'm almost sikabeba. I'm bet you players no more do mukani. Na nyemi kwa. Players no more do mukani na no. I'm bet you money na salary.
Okay.
But still me catch them say no. Me anji 2 months now. Because at that time me mama cry yari. Ghana. Oh. Gidi or say me send ska.
Yeah.
It is sometimes now my friend madam for na me bobusia. Obi am professional football.
Oh.
I'm friend Ghana. Oh bro. Ama me boss be cry funny bafo benim no the friend was sometimes was saying 3,000 Ghana am mama or hospital it is that time no boys now Magdan wife ni no sort me but me professional football which wasn't very good and see buy na me free agent me catch say this people me sure say on be there and see I want to go home. Because at that time, depression happened. Yeah, I want to go home. At that time, the only thing that was coming to my mind said, I want to go back to Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, because I do time because apartment rents come now apartment run very high. So we didn't rent apartment from you. Go to the club.
Yeah.
Club near apartments. We don't have any problem with you. Go to the club. What you say? And depression cry.
Yeah.
And the agent who catch me said, I don't want you to go back to Ghana. Because who come back to Ghana, coming back to Europe, no bad deal. Because we best overstay illegally. Who apply visa now? Me train sa. Or some it's now na I am pay before for my mail. And the offers by Bakuba from Sweden, Bakuba from Cyprus.
Okay.
Yeah, sir, you see visa. Oh, at that time na maintain contract here because you say you visa na sana. Yes, sir, visa no. Yes, I want to me visa na mami. And because say, bro. You've done your best for me. I want to go back to Ghana. Say nyami pe say me bobo na. There's obe kwan bia ama masamba back to Europe.
Yeah.
And by and by me terminate contract no without the knowledge of the agent. Because ono na person me terminate. And I was like, now I have to decide for myself.
Yeah.
Because it's my life.
Yeah.
And me show me 2 months. As I then I I raise salary now. I do 7 months.
7 months.
7 months now me give salary. And see me catch almost on me 2 months.
Okay.
No more book me flights. No more here overstay fine or airport. And me sign here me 2 months.
Yeah.
Me give me 2 months salary now me sign. So I just want to go home. Mama me skakra. You just terminate the contract. So mo here na mo charge me flight now me come back to Ghana. Na agent me bufu here. I didn't man tie no see coming back to Europe na be din. And I be din so because after I've been on Misambet more than a season. Half is 1.5 season.
Wow.
Yes. Na me ni club.
Okay.
Yes, offers to me ba ama on was any contract kra then I'm about to me from Georgia. Now Football Champions League playoffs. Offer by almost very good money. But I was in a competition with another player be Omushe, also a centre back. The profile soon see me there. We are active. We are better than but him say me, Omushe video na say we good. Yeah.
But because of inactiveness,
I'm to me and sign me. And since then, it's not face ama. Many agents have a problem. Me follow lawyer crama no. Ama me need to terminate agreement because me catching is I feel like he's misrepresenting me.
Okay.
They also yama me no onye. So me follow lawyer now yama me cry Derek Okreku.
Okay. Yeah, Derek. Ket offers.
Yes. Ono ye bibi ama me ni sports firm na ye bibi ama me. It's many agencies in Kasa yet you want mutual termination and I terminate here. Into there no now I was a free agent, no agent, no club. Into me one day na miraculously na agent be throw me Instagram. Say I have an offer from Moldova.
Wow.
That's kind of swa and nyekra but Benny day. I'm catching say okay. This is my situation. My main objective now is say me person me back into the system. Because I'm meeting afia che. So scab am be ameji. Amebo. And me accept here no, or many GSM me accept scam. And almost Sunday more than half of the money account.
Wow.
Say me yeah. And me call boy. And from Moldova na me car ni sa page. Because me more games so
okay. So Moldova the team be na obo
FC Balti.
Oh okay.
It was a middle class team. One of the biggest club.
Oh okay.
But we go against the biggest club, top Sheriff money now. Okay. Fantastic game against top clubs.
Top club. So after that, I'm not Ghanaian players no be or
Ghanaian players no more Petro Group.
Okay.
Nana Amposa team.
Okay.
Abagna, Razak Abalura, and Bassett striker be.
Yeah.
Bassett. Yeah. No more. Na motri na wo.
Okay.
But me club me pe na me Ghanaian. But there were other Africans, Nigerians and Equatorial Guinea.
Okay. All right. So quite an interesting journey. To say, football journey no. I say
up and down.
It's a very interesting story. Now what ball so after Moldova no, did you move to another place? And I say and so to say
Moldova no so every time now uncle said the contract was 1 year with option to extend.
Okay.
And say me aboy we mania good season. Now option to extend or say activity. But me no mbenya problem be me first match debut against Nana Aposa team.
Yeah.
30 minutes into the game na me injury. Now me manage score sati.
Okay.
Until me continue game. And that game so lose here.
Okay.
Omo bufu here say Argentina me pride. Because attack na me ko any kwan say me attack no. But who share video na attack na me de be chiro. Who share video na ma nyɛ attack na nka mo share. Me free che obi na ya mistake am me we cover man. Nti mo ade na mo buefu mi say makoye attack hu no nti me pra. Like my hwɛ me ho. So ma nyɛ attack no so amuso na mo be kasa say Argentina
wan ko cover.
Man ko cover. What you say? Nti me omo de me koye MRI ni bibia o ma confirm say meniscus no. But doctor say metumi aye physiotherapy ni gym to strengthen my muscles. Me here surgery. And I me san contact me personal physio or Albania.
Okay.
Me the scan no chere. Also confirm me say I don't need a surgery. Metumi aye surgery but any advice I say because it's not too serious. Small tear bi. And I'm catching so me surgery. Nti team no e de me call physiotherapy, e call gym. Omo call precision water taking. Man ko bi. That's what Moldova on. Okay. Me call gym na me here on be baba na my fit. On be baba na my fit. Say omo amoko precision ni kra ba e kra ma anko precision ni bi o. That was I won't say Moldova no. First half of the season omo break it 3 months because of our no. Untumi bobo. Sa moment untumi bobo. Because park ni na snow bi bia. Yeah. They omo break it 3 months from December up to March. Now my Central League so.
Okay.
So that time na me injury. Na me hear me recovery process. So mo call pre-season ni buy no. The Bible started second round of the season. Your first match against the same team na me prior no.
Yeah.
My call pre-season no. But because of some ashame hu ye, I'm a recover and some mobile. Me no mo try.
Okay.
Me na start match ni boni na.
Okay.
Nti coach nkai no wan say be a 1 minute scores to me show am I back we are very professional. It's not one person who fast terminate my contract because of injury. Because someone say I mean to me more. And I'm catch me say no me terminate because me terminate is am continue fee.
Yeah.
There's no club over signing me with injury.
Yeah.
Nti mu say na me prayer mu na was me hwe me.
Yeah.
Say me to me book I was me tina na me salary na mu hwe me because I got injured because of you guys. But me assure mu say I will try my possible best to get ready for the league. Because me say me your time March April there me recover. Because we start out and I was 3 months. Highest 3 months. Until me I push myself to fast recovery.
Okay.
Me yet train kana me na me but or say me me person me prove to am say me to me abo. Until omo buy no o ma gi atum we Tony Ba for Canada case na me.
Okay.
Tony Ba for me contact or trolley tama club no.
Yeah.
Say o ma anya o de o me FIFA. Until e ma omo yam show mu kakra. Until he brought them back to order. Until Oma Sancho later I reply. Because I testing now on my phone. So Oma reply say we are very sorry for our behavior, unprofessional behavior. Oma apologize here my media chum.
Yeah.
Now I'm back to the team. Until I'm back to the team, Oma will commit to say new player. That's what I say. Obi am what team now.
Because Oma will say
yeah, come here. The players in Accra near just say oh my baba. Because also now I'm in situation because my parents who terminate me contract anyhow. Until me baba me di bibia chum me Fabian no my fan personal. Me omu coach no ama omu pam free apartment kra pam for apartment na me catch me say apartment won't me pam because invitation letter mu send na me give visa kra e home say mu na my accommodation and won't me pam me and I use the law to protect myself. I use my contract to protect myself. And say as a player your contract has to protect you. And say very something I'm very very particular with. My contract is find because clubs no sometimes I'm to me because I say excuse to see.
Or sign a year maybe
I say see say on share here unti. Or you will start be.
But our contract is very solid and they protect you.
Want to me okay. Yeah, want to me and say me back every boy I feel my year me match bonus every contract. Oh, that was the agreement. Because I say okay, someone in some man match bonus, no problem. Me gani apartment be there, but yeah, we need match I mean bonus. Okay. My dear too. But you started winning match now. One the bonus because someone say me come home club. Upon the situation in I'm still playing with my heart. Mini Sheriff, Mini Petrocoup, fantastic game. I was solid in the back. Yeah, winning match. Almost the bonus man.
At the mouth. All right. So that was the history. It was Moldova. Yes. So after that, from Moldova, him from you.
Until me buy from Moldova, me buy and offers me buy even from Europe.
Okay.
But not scanning yet. Now I'm in Pescano because me feel say I come Moldova, but now a lot of exposure. And at least now also be a very good contract. So me buy na Tariq Jibrin.
Okay, yeah.
No friend me so
former Heart to Folk player no.
Yes. No friend me so Papa be a home video. Lebanese. Ni Jimmy home. Person they me call Lebanese Premier League. Also, me see the miniature say me ready for the Asian and Middle East market. Me person me sambo Europe. Now so bro, offer ni years can year. On see me papa ni kasa and I also everything possible say we convince me. See buy no me accept na me sign Lebanon team. So me cover 1 season or Lebanon.
1 season. Team Ben no.
Shabab Al Sahel.
Shabab, okay. So what last
club me boy Kerens club, yes.
Okay. All right. So that is fantastic. Now, with all this experience, at least what for Ghana mu add Europe, a lot of clubs, I share a lot of interesting way with us, experiences with us. Osha, what is the difference out there? Any Ghana, what is the difference?
Okay, like I said, there are so many differences in terms of infrastructure. Okay. More in terms of ball no ball, tactically, technically, they are ahead of us.
Okay.
Like I said, the only thing that Ghana, more and Ghana is better than them is the passion and the seriousness for football.
Okay.
There's a Ghana no players no. Person born on mutu
kind.
Okay. Aggression. We say aggressive players in Jina Park. But I say it's more of tactics. Even though aggression, but it's more of tactics. I won't say omo ball no like omo ball no attractive leagues near attractive see here
okay
more sponsorship deals some pitches infrastructure near even the lowest club or crowd the people question the picture the quality is very good
very good
and see in terms of infrastructure there more any
okay
and I get you
okay
in terms of
salary at least say makra na woje 1 month yes obi a wa ha oje be 1 year
yes
oh, okay yes so that is the difference
and the clubs no apart from salary no clubs be be ma aduane 2 times a day or member accommodation ebia some clubs no betia utility bills but some clubs no will not betia utility bills
okay so basically at least playing out there no difference kakra room
yes
compared to now what about say you spoke about injuries near there most of times you say we pra na e dey shebibi boa efie bi na ye o boa juju bi near there that thing what is your perception in that juju sem is it there as a player why involve you who na who be that does juju actually play football that is it in football
okay for me personally no me experience be that me who like I haven't personally experienced say juju here of football
okay
but me jinyamadi I believe that there's maybe what we are saying like juju
no
ball obi mutumi yusu in terms say omo the ball mu hu ban
okay
say ebia obi pese oye ni bibia na adani ana injury mba ni nkwam ana or the man who lack
okay
so that original park no so a obi a hu na mbu penasem ewo say baby am me water region say na manyi na ewo
nti juju no obo no ye for protection
but me sure say I don't believe say juju bet me amanya abobo ye am a good pass I control boy any training also we sua
juju ni ntimi ma mobo yi
sanka e malam fo nyina sanka barisa mbobo juju entry ma pass yi bobo no juju na fa ball no kopo no de be one ball ni ya keeper no bechi but juju no the only way I believe say juju of football is say for protecting yourself against other thing bad luck
okay
and na e be ma good luck e be peja odin obia te wonka obo wan kakana wa sign contract the me gidi say bet me adwuma
okay
but say e ma wonbobo na wonbo ne ye ni de onimbo no ba onimbo
so juju at least say the one can people do it to protect themselves
yes
so be person prano and I say bibia but say juju no ka ko bobo ama wo de
even Europe cry come match players be dressing on locker mo say na me be hihye ho a wo say we the spiritual
so even in Europe abrofo no like sir
I hold normal mo in general public
okay
and yeah sorry one guy be come interview me shall be say sorry I now say no it's for my family or catch me people say it's for my family that's what we believe in
wow
and so almost okwana akobom pa o man lack onya good day e bia lack bia be piem bia tapping bi go la ni kwa say o she no na be turn him na wa she o catch ni o kanyi na kire
okay all right
ti e baby ajuju na nya African kwa
fantastic abi sisi a o hwe Ghana your football na it is saying the national team Black Stars at a point practice here AFCON bebaso in January yentimi nkobi under 17 and sheda nkoyi under 20 even some now we are struggling to qualify to the World Cup even wafu zombi krano we are struggling to qualify. What do you think is the problem? What do you say about the state of Ghana football now?
I've personally feel say it will take a time. It will take quite some time for everything to come back to normal. Like for us to come back to our glory days. Me feel say Kets no and any administration they are doing everything possible. We are there. It's easy. It's difficult mom. But we share if mom we are say we ejuma. But e be din because number baby I say also we fix it. It takes time to fix things. But for me, me feel say the major problem is coming from the attention we are not giving to the grassroots football. Okay. Yeah, because we share Ghana football glory days now. Si we appear more time, Samoa time na Ghana football. Yeah, so we say Ghana Blasters. Yeah. That time grassroots football was coast football. Yeah, coast football was very serious. Okay. Very very serious. Every weekend be a coast league Kosu. There are players coming up almost every time. Over to me coast league. Now be 2-3 talents be but now the national team. Now we can players ni be winning back.
Yeah.
Prim crash and meetings on can players. So we train no. It's a chemistry no. And sana tournament number no. Now man chemistry. Football works a lot with chemistry.
Okay.
Munne mo ukita we ni crowd ni say o me ball pass to akra me team to back ofa. Sana man na very important. Nti we share glory days na play Blasters players na ma ball ma mo dey World Cup and kai ko semi finals na ntumi anko no. O ma ball together for a very long time. Nti omo ni mo what you say? And I feel say that is a major problem I face. Grassroots football also mundi o money call na football in Sampeja.
All right. Football meaning say unja there. But so far baby our boy do know. Do you think football has helped you? We start say football aboa when you skaka kra wo.
Oh aboa me pa. You see amiti I say football na me di. Because me ojuma bia e ma me football e sika sin football na me boa. Football na me bibia my we are seeing na football na me football aboa me papa.
Okay. Have you what family like me who say what worry? I mean family is supposed to say.
Some family say bia boko me on kola me no. My wife at least I setting up bibi kakra o bibi kakra I dey support me so.
Okay.
Nkola no so cost school, me tell school fees, me mama so me hwe no. Bibia me bia football scan am dey.
Okay. Now have you thought of after football, are you planning like your life after football?
Yeah, I'm planning. I'm working on so many things. Number one is me per se football scouts, football agents after football.
Okay.
Because coaching, me say I don't think I have a calling in coaching. Because makuma nye. Many players per se we say one year. Na me know I have passion more for. And me were need for good players.
Good players.
Even right now, me Bobo Crab, I've placed some players in some clubs that I don't talk about.
Okay.
Mama players be clubs be.
Class B.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have eye for talent.
Okay.
And see me who talent, I mean say we on the Bobo, and we always happen any. So percent being official after football. No, be but for now, no, after football, I still want to be 7% be involved still in football. So I didn't obey.
All right. Okay. All right, Abi. Finally, the conversation is what share experiences be. Then I will catch the young guys out there. Any more able professional football in your experience, no, a football and I would want better with your camera now. Ultimately, a catch it.
Okay. I won't be some question here. My answer here about discipline. We are young guy who so bola. Who share a woman say I born professionally. Who be here to say any easy, any better. Inti I say all the discipline count, carry on, training, doing lifestyle, even outside football, is very important. Because maybe I'll be maybe our China be anko sign contract papa bia na abese u dey and abese u nyama nyina nti best say like my advice is say discipline is very important because this life discipline e dey ko bia u sorry kra we need more person order more but when him say also go training nti dan tem sorry in tem na go training but I say me deny and say me bia me dan tem sometimes me that late. But I mean, the next day we were training because man that time coming say I have to fulfill that. So we call training. Training them in Fan Diego. We were few mini club, mini club. The personal training in Fan Diego. And see, that is the one thing that pushing me to this level. Me feel say almost so fast I come so I be born.
Okay. All right. Enti Abi, ya da se here pa. Enti Abi na ye no e betwetwe nkomo no. Ya da se say wo hwe and Nyamiya Adoma another time, another exciting edition of this particular interview, you know, at the Ebebro. You're from Andy.com, Zionfelix TV, Suni, Billy, and Abrante, and Thomas, and a year Bibia, my Bibia, so Kama, Martin, and so a boy, no Pimun and Zionfelix, and so a Taichi. Another time, Yabeba, Nayaba Bedin Komo, and Amunase. Yes.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bets. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot.
you always get way more with Betway.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Terms and conditions apply. Betway. Get way more.